publish the live that I had because I don't know how dare this thing decided to mute me and I had to restart again from the pep talk that I was talking to you guys about. So give me a minute and I'm going to find what I was talking about earlier from my last live and talk about it. Let me see. No, it's not the one I'm looking for. Before I start the pep talk, let me find the picture that I had. So rude. I was talking for like a very long time, right? And my video had the nerve to mute and I did not touch it. That's what was pissing me off. Like I did not touch it for nothing. And he got muted. Now I'm trying to find a picture that the picture of the topic that I was talking about. So stick around because this pep talk that I'm about to do about to be real juicy with it, like real juicy, real harsh. If you didn't have reality check, this gonna be your reality check because um I'm on that energy. You know what? Maybe I should just stick with this. It's supposed to be 1 year because the 365 opportunity, but I'm not feeling this. Hey, I was talking earlier and then my live got muted. I'm trying to find there. Perfect. That's what I was looking for. Hello, dear. How you doing? I hope you guys are doing great. I was looking for this here because earlier I was trying to give you guys a real juicy pep talk, right? And then out of nowhere, my video got muted. And I was so mad. When I tell you guys I was so freaking mad. I was so mad. Like, how dare this do this to me? So we're gonna have to start all over again. I'm doing good. How are you doing? I'm doing great. Hey, oops. Why you name her YouTube channel like that? Out of curiosity. Okay, gotta hear people because this pep talk that I'm about to have is gonna be real harsh, and I need y'all to stick around because what I'm about to say is gonna be good for everybody here because I feel like some of you guys need to hear that harsh truth. Okay? That harsh truth that your mama, your uncle didn't tell you. Let me start. So, y'all see this here? Goals, grace, growth, and gratitude. You cannot have growth if you have zero goals. I'm gonna tell you right now, it will not work. Okay? I come here to tell you the hard truth. It's 2025. There's some goals that you had since last year that you have still not take around, look at it, or even think about it. Some of you guys want growth when you have not create any goals for yourself for this year. Let me tell you right now, if you have not create any goals for this year, don't expect to have growth. Okay? If your mama tell you that you can get growth without having no goals in this life, I'm gonna tell you that she's lying to you, hun. Because I don't care how old you are, you gotta have a goal for this life. You gotta have a goal for where you want to be, whether it might be before you have kids, whether it might be before you retired, whether it might be before you reach where you want to reach. Don't expect to have growth when you have not no goals for yourself. You just out here just living. You have no whatsoever. You think that, hey, I'm just living life. It's just a circle anyway, so why bother? No, boo, you need to bother. You need to be bothered because some of your guys are in your 20s, right? You have not, for a split second, you have not think about any goals that you want to reach when you are 30s or when you're about to reach your 20s. You have not think about how your life could become better. You just kept saying that you come from a poor family, your mom didn't have it, your daddy didn't have it, your uncle, your sister, your brother didn't have it. So hey, this is the life that you gonna have when you done not have created nothing. You have not even wrote down not even a single goals that you want to do, and you expect for growth to happen. So let me tell you something. You see how when you order something online, you go on whichever app store that you want, whether it might be Amazon, I don't know, wherever that it is. You see how you type what you want. You select the size of everything. You put it in your cart. Then you put your card number to be delivered. This is how growth is. You got to work towards that. Keep working towards that. And as you working towards that, as you has the goal, you got to give yourself grace. Because guess what? Throughout this grace period, there's some a lot of time you're gonna fall. You're gonna slip back. You're gonna fall back. You're gonna beat yourself up. You're gonna wish you have not picked that route. You're gonna wish that you had this friend life, you had this you're gonna wish you had it like the way your friend did, your mama, your uncle did. When this is your truth, it is your path. You're gonna wish that you had somebody's path, because guess what, you thinking that hey, their goals is quick and easy, Pooh. Let me tell you, it's not. Okay, hello. So the same way, the same energy that you have to order things, whether it might be from DoorDash, anything like that, think about your dream like that. Okay? Because when you think about it like that, it will pushes you more to do better, because you cannot expect to have growth when you do not create no goals. You cannot reach here if you haven't gone there. How you gonna reach here when you have gone there? How's that gonna work? And the worst part is we all think that I'm in my 20s, I got it, or you in whatever time you got it. And this is why I'm so excited to have this video that I'm gonna drop tomorrow. So if you guys would like to see what it's gonna be about, subscribe to our channel for more. Back to what I was saying once again. Don't sit around with no goals and expect for you to grow. Life is not growth has not given to us. We have to work for it. If you don't work for it, don't expect to have it, because that's selfish of you. Because you know why? Some people work to have their growth, while you might not even try at all, might not even probably write down your goals, and you expect to be there. How you expect to be there like everybody else is probably in your life when you haven't start here? That's selfish. Don't do that. Don't do that. Because it's 2025. Some of you guys have not written down a single goals that you want to reach for this year. Some of you guys just said, "Hey, it's a new year. Let's just see what this year gonna bring." How you gonna see what this year gonna bring when you haven't write down a single goals? How that gonna happen? I know some of you guys will not stick around to this pep talk live, because it's really harsh reality for you guys, and some of you guys cannot accept that. And this is where the mindset gotta be. You gotta have a goal mindset, and some of you guys don't have that. But let me tell you, whether you're a woman, whether you are a man, you gotta be goal oriented, because you know what, it's all fun and game, but as you start getting older, this is where it's gonna kick in. Because guess what, you don't waste all your life with no goals. And then when you wish to a certain age, you wishing that you had some goals. Life, life, God gave us life. You know, you wake up every day, right? You do the same routine, right? And you have not once, but not even for a split second in your mind saying, maybe I should write a goal to accomplish this year. Or maybe I should write a goal. Maybe I should have a goal of where I will want to be in my life for the next 5 years. Whether it could be for your partners too, for those of you that's in a relationship. Some of you guys are in a relationship. You guys haven't sat down with your partner, not even for once asked them, what are the goals that what are some goals for this relationship? None. Y'all just said, hey, I have a partner, have a boyfriend, girlfriend, that's good enough. You know, I know yesterday was Valentine's Day. All of you guys was booed up. But have y'all never sat down with your partners and trying to write down some goals to achieve together, especially if you see long terms with a person, if you and for yourself too, have you guys ever wrote down some some goals for yourself where you want to be? Because let me tell you something, you see how fast 2024 went by. This is how it's gonna be the same way for 2025. That's how quick time go by. So don't think that you have like, oh, like bunch of time in the world, because guess what, you don't. You know why? I can't blame how, like, I feel like it was just Monday and today's already Saturday. Blink twice, we're back to a whole new week again. Okay, so I say that to say, you see how fast the weeks go by. This is how fast the months go by. This is how fast the years go by. Okay, you see how it was just January? Now we're in February. Before we blink twice, January about to be over with. And you still think you got time, right? You still think that, right? Keep thinking that. Because let me tell you something. Some of you guys cannot take the heart, like the reality, but sooner or later the reality check gonna hit you so hard, you're gonna done wish that you wrote down some goals that you wanted. Your reality gonna hit you hard so bad, you're gonna done wishing that you wrote down at least one goals. And I hope that for some of you guys that has zero goals that for your life, I hope that when you see that you feel stuck, I hope that you don't blame it on anybody but yourself. I hope that you blame it on yourself, because you know why? Some of you guys, when y'all in this type of level here, some of you guys will go around blaming your parents when the person that you should be blamed for is you. Because guess what? You are being selfish with your own life. Some of you guys have so much potential that you guys don't even realize that you have it. Because guess what? Some of you guys have so much potential that you guys don't realize that you have it. Because guess what? You never wrote down your goals, let alone get to the growth. You can't expect to grow without having no goals. A lot of people, whether it might be, somebody close to you that you think that has reached a certain level of their life, the reason why they have reached a certain level in their life is because they wrote down all the goals that they wanted. They don't just wait for them to be given to them, they go after that. I say that to say this: don't expect to have growth when you have zero. We see right here, you have nothing there when it comes to goals. And I hope that when you see somebody growing, I hope that you don't create any sort of jealousy, envy, because guess what? You was too busy just living in the moment and not having any goals for yourself. And for those of you that do have goals for yourself, have like this goal mindset, I hope that you guys give yourself grace. When things go bad, give yourself grace. Because guess what? Failures is not forever in your life. You might have failures, but it's not going to be forever. You're going to succeed somehow, somewhere. And has you reached that grace time, just wait on it because that's when growth will come. And when growth happens, I hope that you have you have gratitude and you humbled yourself. You think about where you come from, you humble yourself up so much that you you just in that space where you're beyond grateful for things that happen in your life. And I hope that for those of you guys too that do make it out of life, I hope that you guys teach those that are out there that still stuck on the goal side. I hope you guys help those that are still stuck on the goal side to reach their growth, because if we would push each other, if we would help each other, we all would have time to grow. If we all would have just support each other, grow with and help each other out, we all would have grown with together. But due to the fact that like most of us are selfish and most of us are so close minded, we all just stuck in the goal side because a lot of people when they know certain things they gatekeep rather than them helping other people, they will gatekeep that thing up until it becomes dusty, because guess what, they will feel like, why do I have to tell somebody when it took me long times to learn that? They would rather hide that thing and let it dust out rather than help somebody from goal to growth. But guess what? It don't matter where you are from this category. What's important is having a goal. So you guys' assignment for this year is to write down a goal that you want to achieve for this year and make it happen. In my channel, I give a lot of encouragement words. If you guys interested, subscribe to our channel. Follow us on our social media. If you don't want to, it's not optional and it's not required. But one thing I do know, when you have when you're hearing words that are pushing yourself, it helps you reach your growth. Last year I talked about how important that it is to be patient, to humble yourself, to help one another, and most definitely to heal the inner you, because once you heal the inner you, your life become better, your surrounding become wiser, your bank become bigger, and you become better. But in order for you to grow, you gotta have a mind that's set on goals. But when you have the goals, I don't want you to just look at them. I want you to try your best to go out there and make it happen. Even if it don't happen, but guess what? At least you try. Some of us don't try at all and still expect for this to happen. No, boo. You got to go out there. Has After you write that goal, you got to go out there and look for it. Don't expect for growth to happen when you got zero goals. I know that some of you guys cannot take the harsh reality, But we're living in a world that if people was more honest with their intention, if people was being more honest with everything in general, this world that we're living in right now would not be the way that it is. If all of us was being honest and truthful about certain things, the world would be a better place. And I'm here to drop that truth on you. If your mama haven't dropped that truth on you, I'm here to drop the truth on you. Cause guess what? Some of y'all that's watching me, y'all in your 20s, 30s, 60s, okay? And still stuck up there, sadly. Y'all still stuck up there and saying, I wish I could have, I should have, could have, would have, but still haven't. Hey girl, I'm just dropping that real reality pep talk here because I just feel need to talk about that because a lot of people never really thought about things like that, and it's really necessary. Terry's Table, go check out Terry's Table. She has a YouTube channel. She do a lot of good content. But I feel like a lot of people really don't talk about things like that. And if you're familiar with my channel, you know that I give a lot of encourage word. I give a lot of pep talk. I don't sugarcoat when it comes to life experiences and stuff like that. I don't sugarcoat nothing because I feel like a lot of people need that harsh reality. Some of us are living in dreamland. We need to bust that dreamland out there. Some of us still living in that dreamland, thinking that things are just gonna be given to us and not realizing that we have to go out there and make it happen. Some of us really living in that dreamland thinking that it's just gonna be given to us. Like I was saying earlier, the same way when you are buying stuff to it has to be the same way for your dream. Because when you are buying the items that you want, you're literally search the app that you need, search what you need in there, right? Add it in your cart, put your car's information, and wait till it's shipped. It's the same way for our dreams. It's the same way for our goals. We have to plan it, establish it, think about it, and figure out a way to make it happen. And when it happens, boom, that's where the growth happens. And once you reach grace, growth, remember that you got to have gratitude. Because guess what? If you have no gratitude, the same way it's being given to you, it can be taken away. And some of you guys don't realize that. You gotta have that. Okay? Don't expect to say, hey, I'm just I'm just gonna live my life the way it's supposed to be. And you just, every day, all day, you're going to the same circle. You're just like, hey, my grandma did it. Why couldn't I? And guess what? You're just sitting in there, just waiting and waiting. Okay. And you look around, you blink twice, your 20's gone, blam. You blink twice again, your 30's gone, blam. Up until you reach 50, that's when you was like, oh my God, I should have, but you didn't. I could have, but you didn't. And then you just stuck in, I would have, but you still didn't. How you gonna be like, how you gonna be stuck on you should have, you could have? Where were you at when I was talking about goals? Yes. Do you really want to be in your 60s saying that you could have? Y'all ain't ready for that reality check yet. Do you really want to be on the I should have, could have situation when you like reach your retirement? Do you really want to be on that energy? Because, baby, let me tell you, A lot of people that I talk to that's on that situation, they regret it. They regret it so bad that they wish that they had a time machine to go back and undo certain things that they did. But guess what? It is long gone. They cannot go back. But some of your guys have the opportunity to do that. Because guess what? Some of you guys in your 20s, 30s, y'all can still do that, but you're just sitting there and you're sitting on your dream when you just could have go out there and figure out how it is. If you fail, well, maybe it was meant to be like that to teach you a lesson. If it didn't work out, well, maybe that's what it was supposed to be. But don't just say that I really should have done this, but you haven't even opened your damn book. Sorry, Lord, I shouldn't curse. You haven't even opened your book to write it down. Lord, why do this to yourself now? Hmm? Some of you guys have kids. You're like pushing them. You're like pushing your dream on them because you're like, I didn't make it happen. Let me just push it on my daughter, push it on my son. Maybe they can make it happen for me. You the one that should have make it happen for yourself. Why you putting them in your mess? Where were you at? I'm telling you, I'm bringing the harsh reality for y'all. Y'all guys not ready. There's a lot of people that come in my life that just can't take it. They leave. Because guess what? Somebody has to tell you the harsh reality. Some of you guys living in the la la land. Do you know what would happen? I would just give you guys this just for the sake of imaginary. Imagine you had a lot of things you want. There's a lot of goal. There's a lot of dreams that you wanted to accomplish, but you never write a goal, right? God forbid, right? You get to a car accident or something, right? You die, right? And if your spirit's still here watching, seeing, you're like, man, I wish I was alive. If I was alive, I really would have changed a lot of things in my life, and I really would have give my surrounding more love, and I would really be on that goal oriented person, and I would really look at things differently. Man, not too bad I'm dead. I can't do anything until waiting for what's gonna happen next, whether if I'm gonna be in hell or heaven. But if only I had a goal, I would have be on my grace period in order to reach growth. And once I reach my growth, just sit on my gratitude. But I had no goals, and let alone having grace or dream. I can't have no gratitude for nothing. Where would that take me? But guess what? You're not there. You can't do it. But this time right now, you do have time, right? Do y'all guys realize that it was just Monday and now it's Saturday? And guess what? You blink twice. Sunday will be gone. You'll be back to a whole new week. And then you'll say, I'll do that next week. The same way that 2024 went by like this is the same way that 2025 gonna go by like this. Some of you guys had goals that's been sitting there since last year that God forbid you probably you probably look at them since the probably the day that you wrote them down. That's probably the last time your eyes come across this thing. Oh, child, we ain't ready for that. Some of you guys had your goals was to lose 50 pounds by last year. That 50 pounds have gone to 60 pounds. You gain more than instead of losing. And you're still like, oh my God, I can't believe I've gained more. I really gotta take myself to the gym. Matter of fact, I'm gonna detox Monday. And you reached the Sunday, you haven't even gone to the supermarket, do some juicing, or just said you're gonna make some nice healthy salad. You haven't even and messing around. Boom. It's another year, more pounds added. Oh God. Time is already flying this year. I know, right? It was just January. And now we're almost mid of February. Exact. Yeah, that's true. There's no better time to start setting goals and crushing them like the present. People really don't get it. This is why this is why I say tomorrow I'm going to talk about some harsh things I've learned in my 20s because I feel like a lot of people need to have that harsh reality. Some of us just still living in that la la land saying, "Oh, I got time." Time. Ooh, time. And then the more you saying you got time, the more the years flying by. The more you kept saying you have time, the more the years flying by. And then you blink twice again, you old grandma or grandpa sitting on your couch. And then that's when you're probably saying, man, I really could have done this. Well, you old now. Guess what, Pooh? Some of us, when we old, we will have no energy, nothing. How could you be able to reach that goal, Pooh? Some of us will have back. The back would not be backing, rather alone the brain to braining. So that goal that you had in your 20s, 30s, 40s, you would not even, you barely make it because you probably forgot the day of the week when you get to that age. Exactly. Feels like I was just 30. I'll be 40 this year. Exactly. People really don't understand how fast it goes. And I feel like this is why I was so inspired. It's like this topic was just boiling in my chest, and I'm like, I can't hold it. By the time I do a video to edit it to upload it, I can't. I can't. I would just make a live. Whoever see it, it was meant to be for them. So whoever's sticking around with this live, it was meant for you. I feel like God giving me this topic because He want to shake some of you guys up. Some of your guys are like sleeping, and your guys gotta shake up, gotta wake up. Because some of your guys are still sleeping. You gotta get somebody gotta shake you up in order for you to get off of that sleeping lane and just get up and wake up and move around. Because some of your guys are still sleeping. Don't get me wrong, you up and alive talking, but mentally you're asleep in there. You're still sleeping. You are asleep up there. You're still sleeping up there. Somebody gotta shake you up to wake up there. Because don't get me wrong, you seeing things that's going around, but you're still asleep up there. So somebody gotta give you the harsh reality to wake you up there because you're still sleeping up there. You're still thinking that things is all roses and la la landing. You're still sleeping up there when you should be up and go about your business, but you're not. And that's the problem. You guys are too selfish with your time. That's what's up. Do you know how many people that come on this live that can't stand and stay because I'm speaking facts? Some of you guys don't have the gut to really, at least for once, and saying, you know what, I really have to come to a realization of how my life going, of how things going in my life. Some of you guys don't have that gut yet. Because guess what? You're still living on, I still have time. mentality. And I feel like some of us, it's really not our fault. It's the way we grew up in general because like it it's some of us like grow up in a so different mentality. Like God has to really come and shake us up to in order for us to have a different mentality. So it's really not be us. It's because of the way that we got raised. Is that's what really stuck us, got us stuck somewhere. And I'm just really grateful that most knowledge that I have doesn't come from age. It just comes from maturity that God gave me. And has God gave me these, and whenever I feel the urge to share it with others, I do, because um you see, this month is Black History Month, and um when I look back of how far we've come, the our ancestors was crushing goals. That's why we are where we are today. But I feel like the generation that we are in don't have the our ancestors mindset. That's why most of us are stuck in one place. Can you imagine if our ancestors had dreams to free us up but sleep on those dreams? I'm gonna let that sink in real quick. Can you imagine if our ancestors had all these dreams of where we are today but sleep on them? Can you imagine how things would be? How it will be like? Do you guys ever thought about that? I really don't know where we will be. So this is why it is so important to really crush our dreams, because that's what our ancestors did. That's why we are where we are today. It's because they didn't waste no time. They just go for it. Whether they succeed or not, they just do it. Girl, let the people in the back hear what you said. Thank you. Thank you. We wouldn't be where we are now if they would have seen. Girl, who I don't even want to think about that. Like, I don't even know where we are. Like, the generation that we have here needs to have our ancestors' mindset. Maybe that will give them the urge to just have that crave for success, have that crave for growth. Because a lot of us don't have that crave. We just want it, but we don't want to create the goals. We don't want to work for it. We just want to have it. We just want to have the growth and go about our business. And to me, it's real selfish because how could you want something like that and just want it to be handed to you just like that? Since it's Black History Month again, we're gonna go there. Um, then we just said we are free. We're gonna get that freedom and just have that freedom. Is that how it was? Because I'm pretty sure it wasn't. Then we just say, you know what? We want our freedom. Give it to us. Was that how it was? Was that how our ancestor had it? No. They fought for that thing real hard. Some of them even died for that. That's how deep their goal was. And that's why we are where we are today. Okay. They fought for that. They didn't just say, we want freedom and we're gonna have that. That's it. And that's it just was handed to them like that. No, they were determined and willing to work. Yes. Yes, Therese. They were determined. Some of us not even determined to have nothing. We just said, okay, I want a car, I want a house, I want to have a PhD degree, a master degree, and We're just thinking like it's just gonna hand to us like that. Boom. No. Some of us, even me, I'm still working on that low key when it comes to finances, so I'm not even gonna sugarcoat it. Some of us saying that I'm gonna be a millionaire, right? Me, I'm still working on that too, but we still struggling. It's inflation season, and some of us making underpay minimum wage things, so it's understandable. But it's still no excuse, and I'm still fighting with that, and I'm gonna get that. And when I get there, I'm gonna come back and give your testimonies. Okay? Some of us saying I want to be a millionaire, right? Oh, child, I'm gonna get hit for that one. But you know, I'm gonna say it. Some of us say I'm gonna be a millionaire, right? Y'all ain't even go out there to look for a job. Where that money gonna come from? It's gonna fly out to your house. It's gonna come and fly out to your house. Job application, indeed. I don't know where's the other job thing, monster job, wherever. That's where you gotta apply. You gotta apply first before you get it. How could you say you want to be a millionaire? You don't even have a job. Oh, come on. I'm gonna bring you that harsh reality again. It will not work. You gotta work for it. Just like our ancestors worked for our freedom. Hello. Just like our ancestors make us where we are today, and now they are celebrating. We have the pride. We are celebrating Black History Month every year. That's their hard work that make us where we are today. That's why this melanin skin right here is all over the place because our ancestors fought for that food. Yeah. Who child, I done talk your ear off. But I say that to say I really hope that this live stream really have some of you guys thinking. Um and really have one some of you guys really come to a realization saying, man, I really gotta see my life different. Um, I really gotta have like I really have gotta like have this mindset where I just have to just create the goal and give myself grace until I reach my growth. And once I reach there, I gotta remember that I always gotta have gratitude, and I gotta humble myself in order to receive growth. What to say? You preach, girl. We need to take off an offering for you. Thank you. I do a lot of encouragement work on my YouTube channel, and I couldn't wait till tomorrow, child. I said I need to do that today. That's why a lot of people really out there sleeping on my word of light, because that's what my word of light is about. It's about encouraging people, bringing people close to God. That's why sometimes I try my best to upload it every Sunday, because every other Sunday or every Sunday I always have something to share. But yo, you guys know how the United States is. You gotta work even if it's the weekend. Sometimes, and not only that too. Sometimes I got cut up with so many family plan things and stuff like that. I don't even have time to upload. I'm glad I cut your live. Aw, so happy. Thank you. I'm so happy to have this platform spreading positivity, because some of us could really use could really use that to our advantage, even though some of us use that for our disadvantage. But I really try my best to really put you guys on a different mindset, because I do feel like the positivity that we have here on the Voltaire family not gonna stick. It's gonna get there. It's really gonna grow, and I do have faith that this family gonna go bigger, and people gonna one day people gonna come to this channel and look for positivity. I do feel that yes, we have to encourage each other. We really have to encourage each other because girl, I'm looking at this generation that we are in. I'm a young person myself, but a lot of young people like they really ain't got no goals for themselves, let alone think about their growth, especially if you're on the 9 to 5 industry. It's like the only thing you think about is just like making your 9 to 5. You don't even have time to think about your goals, in order to grow. And if some of us had goals and actually like like go for that, like and succeed in life, not only that we could have helped ourselves, but we could have teach other people to be on that same level of growth. There's a lot of people that's messing around, like they could really be out here helping people like you and I get on that mindset of not only creating your own business but become successful on a lot of things. Um, but guess what? Due to the fact that we're stuck on our growth, we can't even reach there, and it's just so sad. But um, for those of you that stick around, I really appreciate you guys. And I feel like I said everything that I wanted to say, even though the first time that I was saying some of them, tell me why my phone got muted out of nowhere. And I bet that was the devil that did not want y'all to hear what I had to say earlier. But I'm really glad that I gave you guys this advice because I feel like it's something that's really necessary. And I really do hope that you guys take everything that I said seriously. Because it's really, yeah, the devil was really mad. Like everything that I was saying was muted. I literally had to restart the live. I had to keep the other one private because it just was boiling in my spirit to just share those type of word with you guys. And I said, I'm not gonna wait till tomorrow for the word of light. I'ma just drop it on today. And that's what I go live and I just start talking. Like I just literally came home, got straight out from work and I said, I'm just gonna share that. And I just did. Whether the devil was mad, whoever was meant to hear that heard it, and whoever was meant to be blessed from that have that, and that's all I'm happy about. Just I want my channels to spread the positivity, even though don't get me wrong, sometimes I get discouraged, which all of us do, but I just stick on the positive side because I know this channel here. I have faith that it's gonna reach the goals that I want it to be. I've been doing YouTube for like 3 years now, and I still haven't reached to my 1K subscribers. Do you guys know how many times I gave? I tried to give up, but you know why I didn't give up? Because I have a goal, and I'm sticking with that goal. And as I'm working toward that goal, I'm on my grace period. And as I'm on my grace period, I know that I'm gonna reach my growth. And as I reach my growth, I know that I'm gonna be on my gratitude level where as I'm growing, I'm just being thankful and grateful to where I'll get, to where I'll be. So whether if I reach my monetization this year or not, I'm still gonna stick with my goals and I'm still gonna be on my grace period until I reach my growth. Thank you. Because I know that anything that we want to accomplish, it got to start with us first. You see, YouTube eligibility, I know that sometimes it may not be this year, where whatever times that it was meant to be, it will be. It will be, you know? And I know that it will be. But guess what? 1 year have 365 opportunities. So I know that one year have 365 opportunities. So it left me with 365 opportunities to keep pushing. If I don't get there, that's meaning this not was the time for me to get there, and it's for any of us. If you see that God gave you that 365 opportunity in that year, and you see that certain opportunities are not working for you, that's mean he has something better for you. Your delay is not your final say. The only one that has the final say is God himself. If he knows that throughout that 365 opportunity time, there are certain opportunities that he wants you to grab, he's going to give it to you. But if he sees that certain opportunities are meant to be on that waiting line, he's going to have you stuck in there. But despite of that, don't lose your faith. Keep your heads up, keep your head high, and you will be where you want to be, you know, because good things take time. And sometimes if you don't feel like you deserve to be on that waiting line, that good thing will come sooner than later. But if throughout that waiting time too, sometimes we really have to ask ourselves, God, why am I on that waiting line? What are you teaching me? What am I learning in these process? Sometimes I really ask myself that when I want to accomplish something, because some of us don't really think about it like that. But sometimes God put delays in our life because He want us to learn certain things, but we're not thinking have it has it like that. We're just like thinking has it like, God, why is it me? Why am I going through this? Or why am I dealing with this? Oh God, why is this so difficult for me? Oh God, why everything, whether it's saying, what should I do? How should I use that against me? When should I use that? And where should I take that or see that in my life? Some of us are not asking where, what, when, how question. We're just stuck on the why. And I feel like this is the time, this is the year for us to really think about things very differently because he has somewhere that he wants to take you, but you're too busy looking out the path when he already has someone down the road that's waiting for you to help you get there. And guess what? It could be the Holy Spirit, it could be God Himself, and it could also be the one and only Jesus Christ. But you're so busy focusing on why, you can't even see the tunnel in the light. So, I'm gonna save this life, and I just hope that it bless somebody, child. I've been talking for a minute. You got tired, okay? Um, I'm gonna go. Um, thank you. I'm sorry if I hopefully I didn't say your name wrong. Thank you to Riz Table for joining the live, girl. I really appreciate you. The live was dry as hell, even though nobody was commenting. You was keeping the comments going, and I really admired you. It made me feel like even though nobody was really talking under the comments, I just felt like to keep going. So I just kept going. I didn't let that dry section like taking me away from what was meant to be said. But I know that God sent you here to keep the section going for the comment section going for a reason, and I do appreciate you. You did good. I am encouraged. Oh, good. Glory to God. Glory to God. I'm really happy that, he touched you. Maybe these was meant to be for you. Who knows? But either way, I just wanted somebody to, be encouraged from that and um really think about what I said today because there's no time. It's now. It's now. There's no time. You have 1 year, which goes to 365 opportunity. Grab your opportunity. Don't let it slip away because as the time goes by, there's an opportunity that's going by. And some of those opportunity, you cannot get them back. God just have to reinvent certain opportunity for you a certain different way. So don't let certain opportunities slip away. Grab it as it's coming to you because He wants to bless you. He wants to evolve you. He wants to elevate you. And He wants to take you to higher places. You're the one that's playing around. But God is not. He's not playing around. He's ready to take your goals and transform it to growth. Some of us just out here playing. That's all. But um I'm just really excited to um, share my journey with your guys. Along with that, encourage you all. You don't have to be perfect human being to encourage others. Um, you just gotta let God lead you, and as He's leading you, He'll be changing you. None of us is perfect, but we're not meant to be like that. If all of us was perfect, do you think this earth would be like that? No. God made all of us different for a reason, and He didn't make you different for by mistake. That's because that's how you were supposed to be until you get where He wants you to be. So have faith and know that everything will work out for your own good. Because guess what? The Lord is your shepherd, and you will not fail because He will strengthen you. Okay. So have a great weekend, guys. Um, come by tomorrow for the word of light. Check out my community posts and let me know some one harsh thing that you've learned in your 20s. Just go on my community posts on YouTube. Let me know, and I'll share some of mine with you guys in tomorrow's videos. So thank you for chilling with me. It was your girl Jonna. I'm signing off. I used to say bye, but you know what? I see a lot of people start saying that. I gotta come up with something else other than bye. I'll see you guys. Oh, I here. I know what I'm gonna say. They can steal that one. I'll see you guys on the next. Should I say video? It's live, but I don't care. On the next video. I'm not gonna say the bite part, but y'all get it. Have a great weekend, guys. Thank you for coming here. It was nice talking tomorrow in the word of light. My phone dying.